Welcome back, Guardian. All right, so yeah, we're playing Gambit. Excuse me, yesterday I did a reset, at least one pass on the Crucible pathways. We've now gotten this one done. Go ahead and pick up all those extra XP nodes. Always make sure you go back through, excuse me, pick those up. It's experience points. You're going to want them because it's the first of the new episode. So we're going to be trying to rank our artifact as fast as possible, get the power caps and all that stuff. I probably will not be doing anything of the sort because I pretty much don't really. I'm not feeling this episode. Yeah, it's great that we finally get a character death. Eris Morn seems the consensus is that Eris Morn awakens in her throne world. Not surprised. My first impression was that this was all a premonition, so we were like, doing the whole 3 hours earlier kind of scenario, like they sometimes get in these procedural dramas. But that's not really the case, apparently. She's in her throne world and things are doing wild, crazy things. Let's see. The Vanguard are reeling, blah, blah, blah. Echoed warnings. So this looks like we're supposed to unlock episode Heresy. Yeah. So basically, I'm quested to buy the episode of Heresy. Again, no. I'm a free to play player, and I'm going to be so until Project Frontiers launches in summertime, where we actually have solo ops. And if I feel like the episodes actually tie into that experience or benefit that experience, because that's what I'm looking at here. I'm looking at what's going to benefit my account. My account is actually pretty well defined right now. Um, I don't really have too much that I need to put into my character to make it effective and playable for what I play. And what I play is mostly Gambit and the occasional Vanguard or Crucible game. And of course, the daily gunsmith calibrations and the occasional vendor missions if necessary. This character is a rewrite. He's a reroll. So there are plenty of campaign areas that still have to be filled in. I think Europa, the Throne World, and Neptune for sure. I think there might be something more in the Dreaming City to fulfill. I might have completed all of that already. I've not done the Last Wish. No, I did the Last Wish on this character. Uh, and yeah, oh, cool. Chamber of Starlight is the expert lost sector. I might do that later on just for the fuck of it, just to see how things look inside. But anyway, so wanted to talk a little bit about Gambit. I know there's dozens and dozens of hours of people talking about how to play Gambit, what to expect from the activity, how you can get the most out of it versus the loot and the experience and all that kind of fun stuff. But not many people really talk about how to actually play Gambit. Um, their perspective is always coming straight from the how to dominate, how to take over, how to top board and everything like that.
Ding,
I want to focus on
ding,
basically just
ding.
how not to be a dick
Scorn
when playing
approaching.
Gambit. Yes, there's a leaderboard attached to this activity, like
Welcome
there is in
aboard.
almost every game
Never
nowadays.
trust a
Even the single
scorn.
player
They're
games
little
have
balls of
leaderboards attached to them.
instinct.
They're
Shoot
thinking about putting
first, talk to
leaderboards
it later.
into some other, into Conan Exiles, actually, which I'm like, great, that's kind of fun. I mean, I play
All
solo,
right,
so what the
hold
fuck does
on
it
to
matter to me?
something. Kill the hostiles.
The point being is
Grab the
that your
loot,
radar
drop 'em
exists
in the
in this
bank.
mode for a reason. It's not just to show you where the baddies are, but it's also where to show you where your teammates are. Yes, you want to keep at least two guardians on your radar at all times because this is a team shoot game. The ads on this game are not lightweights. They might feel like it, but that's because you got two other guys hanging out with you. And you want to make sure that you're working with them and not against them. Just as you want to share the damage, you want to share the moats, you want to share the glory, you want to make sure that you're supporting your team as much as possible. You see another person on the radar, you see there's three moats ahead of you, let them pick up. Believe it or not, be the example. That is the real key here in this activity, more than in Vanguard, more than in Crucible. Gambit is really where my theories on gameplay and cooperative play versus competitive play come fully into their realization. You want to be cooperative here. Um, you don't want to be the showboat. You don't want to be the superstar. If you are feeling super killy and there's a lot of hell going on and things are working the way they are, then by all means go ahead. If you've got the opportunity to take that kill and scoop those motes and nobody else is around because either A, an invader killed them all, or B, they're too busy, focusing on something else, which could happen. Everybody has their own agendas. Um, then yeah, by all means step up and take care of business. But other than that,
Hostiles incoming at the
try
guard.
not to get in each other's way. I've seen more teams that I've been on fall apart because everybody else is busy trying to rush in and score kills and score points, get modes and all that fun stuff. And they're camping modes like I am right now, but they're not equipped to do so. They're not stocking the right weaponry. They're not paying attention to the crossfire, and that crossfire comes from invaders at banks as well. You gotta worry about the invader.
Medium
You gotta
blocker
worry
to
about the
the other
blockers,
side.
and you gotta be thinking about all that stuff. Gambit really is good brain training for getting involved with the raids and the higher level
Ready.
nightfalls,
Grab your gun.
because you're going to be
Incoming at the
juggling
gate.
a ton of
High
shit at
value
all
target.
times. More
Burn it
importantly, you're
down.
going to be watching your allies, seeing what they're doing, making sure people are playing together. And if you see someone who's obviously being a jerk and they're just fucking, they're bogarting the modes, they're taking kills, you know what? As much as it sticks in my craw to have to say this, if they're stacking 15 modes and they're running around like a superhero, clear the path. You might as well. I mean, because honestly, what are you here for? You're here for the win,
You just
right?
dropped a take
Nobody
on the other
plays to
side.
lose.
Hope you're proud.
Well, I mean, some people kind of do, but but you really want to be, you really want to be thoughtful about that, because you might feel like, oh, you know what, Mr. Showboat, you want to go ahead and be a superstar, enjoy eating that dirt, but you're really kind of hurting everybody else around you too. You know, you're making it difficult
Enemy
for them
invaders down.
without them really needing to be, brought into that kind of discussion.
At the guard.
And that's really the key. So, if you're a rando like myself, you're not going to have to worry about them. Chances are you're not going to get lobby with that guy again. So don't worry about it. Go ahead and let them have their protagonist moment.
You're close.
Because the best thing to do, the better player that you can be, is to make sure that they don't fucking crack. Um, and obviously, if it's toxic, you can always report them too. That's the thing.
Summon
Don't
the
forget
prime
that.
evil. Kill it, and the win is yours.
And that's basically it. Mostly, like I say at the end of all my videos, be nice and play well. You just got to do that. Oh, I got dead. All right, where's the rest of my team? All right. Good. Cool. Now, all that aside, Gambit is a performance. It is not an activity.
Kill yours now.
And I'm going to tell you why it's a performance. Because when this guy gets to about 50% health, oh, there it is. The enemy team's going to go ahead and they're going to get, by the way, even just one red is enough.
Your allies invading the other side.
That's fine. See, look at that. Pure performance. Normally, I can fucking dominate the emissaries with malfeasance. This time, not so much.
Envoys in the
The
dirt.
game's
Now
set
kill
up.
the big guy.
It really is. It is a total fucking rig. So you got to play that, all right? The house has to win. That's basics, of any casino, and Gambit is exactly what it's called, a Gambit. It's a casino. You're taking a risk.
Your allies back.
Back in the old days, that Gambit was trying to melt the primeval without taking down any emissaries. And we used to be able to do that, but no, not so much these days. And for reasons. I don't judge.
Envoys 8. Now devour that prime evil. That prime evil's not long for this world. Burn it down and take this game.
There you go.
You're on the field. Careful. Yes, sir. That's what I call hunting.
So I hope this helps. Yes, go ahead and get the right gear. Yes, learn the mechanics.
You fight like
But
that
more
every
importantly,
day? I don't ever
remember
want to
this
see
is a
you go
group
to war.
activity.
There'd be no one
You're not
left.
playing by yourself. The other three players with you are not high functioning NPCs or AI, even though they might act like it at times. But, just be cool, be nice, play well, have fun, and take care of your teeth. Very much so, take care of your teeth. Till next time.